So let's start with visualizing the problem that we've been given. So we have a giant stone block and we have a tree. There's a certain distance between them, and the mass of the tree is known, but the mass of the stone block is not known. And we're told that they exert a certain force on each other at F of g, gravitational force. And so we're tasked with finding the mass of the stone block. So because we're given this gravitational force, that suggests that we should look at the gravitational force equation. So in this equation, we have our gravitational force is equal to the gravitational constant times the mass of one object times the mass of the other object divided by the distance between them squared. And so if I were to rewrite this equation with the variables I've listed up here, it would be as follows. So every variable here is known. We know the mass of the tree, we know the distance between the objects, and we know the gravitational force. We also know g because that's a constant. So all we need to do is rearrange this equation such that we isolate the mass of the stone block and express it in terms of the variables and constants that we already know. So let me go ahead and rewrite our equation as it is right now. So since we'd like to get the mass of the stone block by itself, I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by the distance squared. So I can move it from the right side of the equation over to the left side of the equation. So we're going to have the distance squared times the gravitational force equals g times the mass of the stone block times the mass of the tree. Now all I need to do is divide both sides of the equation by g times the mass of the tree, and that gives me the mass of the stone block expressed in the variables and constant that we know already, and hence we're able to solve the problem.